Music Access. One of my favorite novels is Romance of the Three Kingdoms, 삼국지. And it's a little different by every translation, but most versions start out with Liu Bei, Guan Yu, and Zhang Fei swearing brotherhood in a peach garden in order to save their country. Well, it's probably around this time of the year, right? Early April, that these three courageous men made their pact to save their country, don't you think? Meeting people you agree with in April, when you see flowers blossom, blowing in the wind, and promising great things for the future. That sounds like a really awesome plan, doesn't it? Then, what are you waiting for? It's April, and you'll see all sorts of flowers blossom, blowing in the wind in all directions. And you have people you love and agree with all around you right now. But remember, what you make that promise on and how you make that promise and keep it is totally up to you. Alright, the first song you heard today was March, April, May by Wouter Hamel. Hello, Music Access family. It's me, your DJ for Music Access, RP's Moon Kim. And I talked a little bit about the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, 삼국지, a little bit in the intro. And just to say why I like that novel so much is because there are so many interesting characters in that story, and it's based on a true story. Back in ancient China, there used to be like a Yellow Turban Rebellion because the government was super corrupt. And these three guys and a lot of heroes rise up to end that rebellion, to end chaos in their country. And these three men, they don't succeed in becoming like conquering all of China, but they end up like conquering a part of China and becoming an emperor. The main character Liu Bei, he starts with nothing but ends up becoming an emperor. So that story of him like growing up was just so much. It just moved me a lot when I was a child, and even now I still read it and I learn a lot from these characters, different characters from the story. And that's like the biggest reason why I like 삼국지, the Romance of Three Kingdoms, so much. And it might be a little difficult for you guys to read, but if you get the chance, and if you like historical novels, definitely check it out, alright? Okay, here's a quick look at our weekend corners. For our Saturday show, it's time to tell us all about the text messages and SNS posts and messages that are meaningful to you. It's a corner for you to brag about your online and mobile social life through My Text and Message. That's during the first and second hour on Saturdays. Sundays are for us to wrap up the week by looking back at what happened by writing down our thoughts as though we would write in our journals or diary. A letter to a friend or family member is also welcome. And we'll be back with Scribble Scribble tomorrow. It's a little different from what you're used to, so listen carefully, alright? If you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com and you can listen and watch the program that is on air live. All you need to do is click on the banner that says Music Access, and that will take you to our homepage where you can leave your messages, song requests, and participate on our weekly corners on our message board. Also, you can listen through Arirang Jeju FM, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju-do Island. The frequencies are 88.7 MHz from Jeju City, 88.1 MHz for Seogwipo City, and 101.9 MHz from Daejeong area. And if you listen to us through a smartphone application and DMB, Ustream, TuneIn, or etc., all you need to do is download Arirang Radio, and you can use our services there. And you all have been sending in some great song requests, so keep them coming by posting up message on our message board under the title Request. Alright, let's listen to two songs before we come back with My Text and Message. Raise Your Glass by Pink and Good Life by One Republic. reading your messages again and again, reading through the messages I sent again and again, the messages I wait for, the messages that make me laugh, the messages that are precious to me, my text and message. Our special corner and corner for Saturdays, My Text and Message, is all about sharing the social media or text message that was the most memorable to you from the week gone by. It could have been a message that made you really happy or angry, or something that made you laugh out loud, or a message that made you really frustrated. And let us know which message was the most memorable. Also, share with us some of the messages that you keep saved in your mobile device and why. Just write hashtag MyText on your message. Alright, our first text message is from Sarah Gluick from USA. Simple but sweet. My text this week is, time to go! Time to go. Ha ha ha. A few weeks ago, you read my text from my old boss who told me to go home when I was at the office for 15 hours. I remember that text message. This new one is from my coworker. She also likes to make sure I go home on time. She sent it to me while she's on vacation in Florida for her son's spring break. She sent it exactly at 4 p.m. when I am supposed to leave, but I never do. I love my coworker. She's one of my closest friends at work. Can you give her a shout out today? Her name is Preeti. All right, thank you very much, Preeti. You're so sweet. And thank you for trying to send Sarah Gluick. She is I think she's kind of a workaholic, right, Sarah? You're kind of a workaholic, and you never leave on time because you work so hard. But I think you should definitely leave on time, because I think it's important for people to, take a break. Everybody needs to have a break, right? If you work too hard, you're not going to function too well later. And I think I see that a lot in Korean companies. I see that the bosses, they never leave on time. So they kind of stay after the working hours. And then all these other workers, they kind of like, they want to leave, but they don't leave because their boss does not leave. So like everybody just kind of like ends up staying extra hours because they're kind of like sensitive to like when the boss is going to leave, right? So everybody wants to leave in Korea, but they never do. Yeah, it was like interesting and funny to me when I saw it in Korea. But Sarah Glug, I think you're voluntarily staying more because you work so hard, right? Good job, but you should definitely take breaks in between. All right, thank you very much, Sarah Glug, for your text message. And we're going to listen to two songs before we move on. Cruise by Florida Georgia Line, requested by Fukuke from Japan. And Firework by Katy Perry, requested by Chikako from Japan.
Baby, a song you make me wanna roll.
All right, that was Cruise by Florida Georgia Line, requested by Fukukai from Japan, and Firework by Katy Perry, requested by Chikako from Japan. And I hope to see a lot of your text messages for My Text and Message next week as well. Tell me about the messages that moved you throughout the week. Just remember to write hashtag MyText on your title before you post up your messages, and I'll introduce them the best I can during this time every week. Alright, starting now until the end of the second hour, we're going to take a look at what our Music Access family members have been doing this week from Monday through Friday, what you're all doing right now, and what you plan to do this weekend through hashtag MyMessage. Now, you guys are the stars here, so make sure to send your stories to our message board, alright? Let's take a look at the message from our dearest Music Access family, Nana from Japan. Hi, DJ Moon, how's it going? April has come, yay! I heard that some schools in South Korea start their school this year in March. Is that right? That is correct. So everybody's kind of stressed out nowadays. But in Japan, we started in April. So I think many people might change their life this spring. Actually, there is a personal change in my office, and I'll be transferring to a new department in this April. And because this is my first time personal change, I'm getting nervous a bit now. But also, I'm looking forward to my new job and new relationships in there. Please wish me luck, DJ Moon. Thank you for reading my message in lousy English. No, it's not. It's fine. Of course, I'll always root for you anytime, anywhere. Keep on fighting, and awesome. My awesome prince, DJ Moon with hugs and kisses. Love, Nana from Tokyo, Japan. Oh, Nana, you're always so sweet. Your messages are always sweet. And I love how you call me Moon. Yeah, thanks for giving me that nickname. And transferring to a new department, it could be very nervous, right? I mean, you always get what you're used to, and your department, your job, you're always used to your surroundings, and when you have to change suddenly, it could be a pretty nerve-wracking thing for a lot of people, especially for people who are introverts. You know, if you don't like meeting new people, if you're awkward about it, it might get a little nervous, but I mean, it could be a little awkward, but I think that's one of the fun things in life, meeting new people, starting new things, right? It could be very nerve-wracking, but on the other hand, it might turn out really awesome. People might be really great where you move to, and it's just, great meeting new people. For me, as a singer, I always have to kind of adapt to new surroundings. I'm never like used to like one, department, because I do radio and I do these like TV programs or something, that it's always kind of nerve-wracking, but you kind of learn to get used to it, and you kind of become like more brave through these experiences where you have to get used to new things. I think it gives you courage. You kind of grow up in it as well. So good luck, Nana. I hope you're going to do just fine. All right. Okay, we're going to listen to 2 songs before we move on with more. Marvin Gaye by Charlie Puth featuring Meghan Trainor, requested by Ruzi from Indonesia. And Mariela from the Philippines requested a song by the Chainsmokers, and we're going to listen to #Selfie.
Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on.
Let me take a selfie.
All right, that was Marvin Gaye by Charlie Puth featuring Meghan Trainor, requested by Ruzi from Indonesia, and #Selfie by the Chainsmokers, requested by Mariela from the Philippines. And you're listening to Music Access with me, Moon of the Royal Pirates. And next text message is from Sanyar from China. Hi, Captain Moon. I should say thank you to your name, because I tried to create your name in different art styles during this week, and I had lots of fun with it. I even found that Moon can be wrote as 3002. When I have finished one of my creations, I'm sorry it's hard to tell. I'm gonna show you via this link. So she sent me this picture. It sucks that I can't show you guys, but I see it. And 3002. It's like moon, M and N. If you flip it, it's 3 and 2. So 3002, it means moon. That's kind of cool. I should use that as like my password or something. And she drew me with my name with like guitars, like the N is like a guitar, and O's inside the O, there's like musical notations there. It's really cool. You're a great artist, just like me, Sanyar. All right. And maybe you can try yourself if you write Moon in capital letters, and make sure to write each letter every round and fat. Then turn the paper 90 degrees to the right, and you will see 3002. I think you shall take this as your code name as well, Mr. 3002. I'm sorry for my awful English, and thanks for reading this long message. Love you, Sanyar. It wasn't that long, and I think it's kind of cool. Yeah, that should be my code name. Hitman 3002. Or the Terminator 3002. Right? That's kind of cool. All right, Sanyar from China, thank you very much for giving me that new code name, and I'll be going by that code name when I become a hitman or something, or Terminator. All right, thank you. And we're going to listen to 2 songs before moving on. 말해 뭐해 by K-Will, requested by Yoko from Japan, and D, Half Moon by Dean, requested by Ernie from USA. Alright, that was 말해 뭐해 by K-Will, requested by Yoko from Japan, and D, Half Moon by Dean, requested by Ernie from USA. Alright, here's our next message from Tina Mai from USA. Hi Moon, do you still remember me? Of course I do, Tina. I'm trying to help improve your memory since you're getting kind of old, right? Sure am. Haha, just kidding. You're always young at heart. That's true too. I'm always young at heart. You know, like aging is kind of weird because I feel like I'm the same guy for like 10 years now, you know, same guy, but just getting older. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Music access became part of my daily routine now. So if I ever miss music access, my day would just feel empty. Anyways, I just wanted to let you know that I got some of my friends to get to know RP, and they love ya. It all started when you read my message, and I was so excited about it, and I told them about it. Can you say a shout out? All right, shout out to Rochelle, who is like a 동생 to me. Just know that RP fans are growing, and we will always support you. Thank you for reading my message, and love ya. Thank you very much, Tina. And I know that you always support me, and of course, I remember you. And Rochelle, thank you very much for checking out RP as well and listen to our music. All right? Okay, thank you, Rochelle and Tina Mai. All right, we're going to listen to two songs before moving on. Crayon by G-Dragon, requested by Darcy from USA, and You and I by Ailey.
Get your crayon.
Crayon by G-Dragon, requested by Darcy from USA, and You and I by Ailey were the songs you just heard. Alright, it's already the end of the first hour, and right after a short break, we'll continue on with our Saturday corner, My Text and Message. But in the second hour, we're going to introduce the messages that were sent to us by you, our listeners. So make sure to stay tuned. Alright, we're going to listen to When You're Gone by the Cranberries, requested by Graceland from Singapore. And I'll be right back.
Arirang Radio.
Music access.
You're listening to Music Access with me, Music Access DJ, RP's Moon Kim. And our first song starting up the second hour of the show for Saturday, April 9th was First Time by Icona Pop. Alright, it's a little different from what you're used to, so listen carefully. If you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com and you can listen and watch the program that is on air, live. All you need to do is click on the banner that says Music Access, and that will take you to our homepage where you can leave your messages, song requests, and participate on our weekly corners on our message board. Also, you can listen through Arirang Jeju FM, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju-do Island. The frequencies are 88.7 MHz from Jeju City, 88.1 MHz for Seogwipo City, and 101.9 MHz from Daejeong area. And if you listen to us through the smartphone application and DMB, Ustream, TuneIn, etc., all you need to do is download Arirang Radio, and you can use our services there. Alright, we're going to listen to two songs before we come back with more messages. Made for More by Sam Ock and Shoe Pastry Heart by Corinne Bailey Ray.
1, 2, 3, 4, check.
That was Made for More by Sam Ock and Shoe Pastry Heart by Corinne Bailey Ray. And my name is Moon Kim of RP, the host for Music Access. And you're listening to our Saturday Corner, My Text and Message. Continuing on from the first hour, we'll be introducing your messages sent in to us here at Music Access, and we'll also listen to your song requests as well. Alright, our first message for the second hour is from Lin from Malaysia. Hi Moon, long time no chat. I just thought I'd drop by to say hi as I eat my lunch. I cooked fried rice today. My cooking skills are actually very non-existent. That's kind of like me. My cooking skills are pretty much non-existent as well. Is there anything you're good at cooking or making? Have a good day, Moon, also to all fellow listeners. All right, thank you very much, Elin, and thank you for dropping by to say hi. And I love fried rice. I love the Thai-styled Hawaiian, the pineapple fried rice. I enjoy that very much. And just most of all, just like in general, I just love fried rice. And like I said, my cooking skills are very non-existent. So I'd say that my best, the meal that I can make is, like I always say, scrambled eggs. And I think I could do fried rice. You know, you just put stuff in and just fry it, right? I think I can do it, but never really tried it. Ramen, I'm pretty good at making ramen. And cereal, I'm good at pouring milk over cereal. That's what I'm good at. So, like I said, pretty much non-existent cooking skills. All right, thank you very much, Elin, for your message. And we're going to listen to two songs before moving on. Mama Beat by LC9 featuring Kain, requested by Wakako from Japan. And Blind by BAP, requested by Jenny from USA. That was Mama Beat by LC9 featuring Kain, requested by Wakako from Japan, and Blind by BAP, requested by Jenny from USA. And you're listening to Music Access with me, Moon of RP. And here's our next message from Vivian LV from Germany. Hello, Moon. I luckily have not just one person to have good conversations with. My older sister is probably the one I talk the most to about varying topics. She's kind of like you and your sibling, 8 years older than me, and raised me halfway too. Wow. My younger sister is the one I have long twisted humor conversations with, on the other hand. So with one, I have more learning and healing feeling, and with the other, just a lot of giggles. And when we're all together, we mutate to a bunch of immature teens and get jokes, and the jokes get childish. Must look shocking from the outside. I think it's great that you have siblings that you get along with really well. Not a lot of siblings, I feel like, talk that much. You know, a lot of siblings I see, they're just like, they're kind of like enemies. I mean, they love each other, but it's kind of like, hey, get out of my way, right? Don't get in my personal zone. A lot of siblings are like that, but I'm close to my sister, and you, I feel like you guys get along really well. You guys joke around a lot, and have deep conversations with. That's kind of like me and my members. We can talk about really deep stuff as well, like something really philosophical. We talk about as well, but we joke around a lot. Everything we talk about, it might start off as like a serious conversation, but it always ends up with us like making jokes. That's what we do. Like, I think like we're like professional joke makers. Like everything we talk about somehow ends up as a joke. I don't know why. We're kind of childish like that too when we spend time with each other. But anyways, thank you very much, Vivian, for your message. And it's great that you get along with your sisters, and have fun, all right? Have a blast. You're lucky that you have sisters that you get along with. Okay, we're going to listen to two songs before moving on with more messages. 다시 돌아와 by Infinite, requested by Karen from USA, and 좋은 날 by IU. Alright, that was 다시 돌아와 by Infinite, requested by Karen from USA, and 좋은 날 by IU. Alright, here's our next message from Gia Chin from Malaysia. Hey, yo, Moon, just a small reminder about my IG username. It's at GiaChinZ. Tell me how you feel about the fan arts, okay? Hugs, 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 and no kisses for you because you haven't seen the fan art yet. Hehehe, bye. So if I see the fan art, you're gonna send me kisses, right? Alright, Gia Chin, I'll definitely check it out. I'll check it out right after the show, okay? I'll make sure. Alright, thank you very much, Gia Chin. And Nuha from Morocco says, Hi, Moon. It's my first time listening to Music Access since a very long time. I wonder why. The weather is so nice today. All of you, make sure to enjoy it. Alright, thank you very much, Nuha, for tuning in again. You should tune in more often. We missed you. I think it's the first message I got from you, but still, we missed you. So you should take more participation in Music Access Family, all right? Request songs, leave messages, tell me all about your weekend, tell me what you've been doing for the weekdays, all about it, all right? And I would like to get to know you better, Nuha. All right, thank you very much, Nuha and Gia Chin, for your messages. And we're going to listen to two songs before moving on. 너 사용법 by Eddie Kim and Happy Ending by Epic High featuring 조원선. All right, that was 너 사용법 by Eddie Kim and Happy Ending by Epic High featuring 조원선. And thanks so much, guys, for participating in My Text and Message. Also, if you want your stories to be read for My Text and Message next week, here's what you need to do. Tell me about the messages that moved you throughout the week. Just remember to write hashtag My Text on your title before you post up your messages. Also, tell me about your week, what you're doing now, what your plans are for the weekend so I can share with them, with our Music Access family on my message. Just write hashtag my message on your title before sending in that message as well. Alright, it's a little different from what you're used to, so listen carefully, alright? If you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com and you can listen and watch the program that is on air live. All you need to do is click on the banner that says Music Access, and that will take you to our homepage where you can leave your messages, song requests, and participate on our weekly corners on our message board. Also, you can listen through Arirang Jeju FM, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju-do Island. The frequencies are 88.7 megahertz from Jeju City, 88.1 megahertz for Seogwipo City, and 101.9 megahertz from Daejeong area. And if you listen to us through a smartphone application and DMB, Ustream, TuneIn, or etc., all you need to do is download Arirang Radio, and you can use our services there. Alright, we're going to listen to two songs before we come back. Time is Running Out by Muse, requested by Yani from Indonesia, and Hello by Adele, requested by Pansy from USA. Time is Running Out by Muse, requested by Yani from Indonesia, and Hello by Adele, requested by Pansy from USA. Alright, let me read a quick message from Jia Min from Malaysia. Hey Moon, do you like eating the long stick cookies? Which flavor do you like the most? Is it the one with almond chocolate or the cookie with white chocolate? You guys know I have really sweet tooth, right? So any chocolate, almond chocolate, I love it. And white chocolate, I love it just as much. So any type of chocolate, I love, but I kind of have to stop it, you know. I eat too much sweets and I have to stop eating too much chocolate. So do not tempt me. Don't tempt me, Jimin. Alright. It's Saturday. What are you guys going to do? I think I'm going to go out today because I feel like it. And I just want to tell you guys, good job for hanging in there throughout the week. And it's time to say goodbye. And our last song for today is Let There Be Love by Oasis. And this has been Moon from the Royal Pirates. You guys go and have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
1, 2, 3, 4. One exclusive.
Here it is.
2. Now check this out. Okay, fellas. 3.